Hey guys, welcome to Inner Guidance Tarot. I am going to, sorry, I'm like sweating to death. I was out and I just got back in and it's freezing cold in all of the buildings around here because it is hot outside and everybody has the AC on. So I go back and forth from sweating to death to freezing to death. So anyway, I am back to do another reading for you guys. I have Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Virgo left. So I'm going to go with Sagittarius. We're going to start with the females, just because I have such a limited amount of readings to do left for you guys for this small amount of time before we get into June. So how I've been doing them is I've still been pulling one Gateway, one Numerous, and then the Tarot, and then clarifying with the Deviant Moon deck. It seems to be working pretty well. And the getting advice if we need it further from the starter deck because it has a lot of specifics when it comes to words, wording. But let me know, like, share, subscribe, but let me know in the comments, please, guys, because I haven't gotten, sorry, my essential oils here are open, so I have not gotten any comments from you guys, so I don't know if it's resonating, if it's not resonating, like what. So just, if you could, let me know, please, and like, share, subscribe. Because right now I have like 2 likes in this from people that they just want me to promote their channel, and I don't even know what they do. I mean, so it has nothing to do with tarot, that's for sure. So I would definitely, work with somebody if they did tarot or if they did something that related, spiritually, but it just doesn't relate. Okay, so let's get to it. Sagittarius female, what do we need to know, please? What is the energy here for Sagittarius female? And there's a little red cardinal that is outside my window. Maybe a message for you guys. Birds, we always are messengers of some kind. Red could be a message of love. What do we have for Sagittarius female, please? Lord Jesus, angels, Holy Spirit. Okay, here we go. Mending bridges. So you could be kind of having some difficulty in your family, obviously, or a relationship. If you are mending a bridge between, somebody that you love. To me, it looked like there's 2 females in that card. So it could be, mother-daughter. It could be sisters. It says, I heal rifts. I am a mender. So you are probably the person that is trying to work things out with somebody. Okay. But remember, the roles can be reversed, so it can always go the other way. We're going to pull one more card here, one more shuffle, to see what else, if we can get some more information. Sometimes these cards relate, sometimes they don't. We're going to see what happens with the tarot here. Usually you can get better messages. Okay. Clearly wanted to pop out passion. So yeah, it must be some type of relationship here with passion. And like I said, with that little red bird outside my window, right? You could be getting a message of love. Or they, like I said, could go both ways. But at first I thought, maybe you were the one because this is your card. And it says, I heal rifts. But it doesn't mean that your person couldn't send you a message and, apologize or something like that. So we'll see if they give me apology cards here. Like, usually the Page of Cups is like apology, or some type of messaging as pages or knights. So we'll see if we get any of those. Reconciliation is a 3 of Cups. We may get that as well. Alright, let's do one more shuffle, please. See what we got. I don't know what happened in the past, but it may show us, it may not. But it will definitely head us in the right direction if you should, try to mend it with this person if they're offering that, or if you should mend it with with them, vice versa. Alright, so let's see what Sagittarius female, what's going on with them, with this mending the bridges and passion, please. Alright, so I'm flipped completely over. So this is a walking away card. So either you or them could be walking away. Now there is a moon here, which can talk about, secrets or things being hidden from you. It doesn't mean that it's necessarily somebody hiding something from you intentionally. It could just be that you're not seeing the full picture of something. Usually the Eight of Cups is talking about you walking away for better things, even though that there is a lot of emotional fulfillment here. I mean, Eight Cups is a lot of emotional fulfillment. Leading into 9, but you could be walking towards your 9, so King of Swords is a very cool type of energy. This is somebody that is kind of like a judge type or authoritative position person, somebody that makes decisions very quickly, very easily, without emotion involved. This person, wants the truth and nothing but the truth, speaks the truth. Sometimes their words are a little harsh, so you have to be careful with that, especially if this is your person's type energy. Now this could be your energy as well. But there could have been some, with this person, there could have been some harsh words, and, you could feel like you want to walk away, not necessarily that you are, but, you could have even walked away for a small period of time with this mending bridges, and this person may want to, reconcile and bring this back together. Yeah, Two of Cups, see, there's partnership here of some kind. And usually, this is love related. It doesn't have to be, but we do have passion here, so that makes sense. Let's see what else we got. Sagittarius female here. And number, I said that this is, May 18th of June the 1st, so we can go past that. It doesn't mean that it's happening right now. It could have happened, previously as well. Oh, look, what did I say? Page of Cups, an apology. So, there you go. Somebody wants to apologize, and that could be you, it could be them, whatever, but it's some kind of apology here. I definitely, just felt like that was going to come out already with these two cards together, so it makes sense. And they want to apologize before you walk away completely. I feel like with the Eight of Cups and this being above that, to me, that just goes together. It's like, peanut butter and jelly. So it definitely makes sense there. Let's see what else we got. I'm not going to take it unless it turns completely over there. All right. They want to talk. Oh my goodness, the Star card, guys, the Star card. So what it did pop out, and it kind of flipped all over the place. So I'm just taking it up right here because I think that somebody, views you as their wish fulfillment, especially this King of Swords. He could be a little harsh. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy too. So if your person is that sign, it could definitely resonate there. But they see you as their wish fulfillment, as far as what I'm getting right here. They definitely want this partnership with you, and this is a very close partnership. So if it's not a love person, it could be, and when I mean love person, you have an intimate relationship with them, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever that, however you want to take that, but it's equal give and take. It is some type of love and passionate relationship here. Now, not to say that it couldn't be, and like I said, close relationship too. It can also be a close relationship where, like somebody, very close in your family or whatever. But usually, and how I'm seeing it here, especially with that passion card, like I said, is a romantic type relationship. Not everybody's going to do that, okay? But that's what I'm seeing here. Somebody wants to apologize. Oh my gosh, Queen of Swords. So you are very, much in that, speaking your truth as well here. I wonder why you want to walk away. That's something I'm confused about. Because you guys are counterparts here. The King and Queen of Swords, that's a relationship. That could be a husband and wife here. But, Queen of Swords, you guys are both very, very logical people. Speaking your truths, you both just want the truth. Very confusing. Let's see here. And, you know, I mean, y'all both could view each other as your wish fulfillment with the star here. You could just be waiting on this apology from, or, you know, or you could, your person could be waiting for your apology, okay? If somebody wants to walk away, I don't think that they need to have completely, I think, or maybe if they did, it's not for good. It's, you know, something's going to happen. After this apology, I feel like you guys are going to come back together. This is too strong. This is too strong together. You guys are too good for each other. Like, I mean, too well, you know, suited, not too good, like, you know, that you could do better. Too well suited for each other for this to go apart, is what I'm saying. It's like, I mean, you guys are the Two of Cups. Like, all we need here is a Lover's card. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, just in relationship, yada yada, whatever. All right, let's clarify. Alright, my energy's been getting all excited here, so I'm trying not to. This is amazing. Like, this is. I'm gonna know who is apologizing and who wants to walk away and why. There's so many questions. Y'all probably do too. So you just saw a victory under there. I just saw the Six of Wands, which is a lot of passion energy. Victory, you know, in this relationship, y'all coming back together. So is what I'm thinking. Alright, let's see first. I'm going to do one more shuffle. I'm going to clarify both of these, but I don't know what I'm going to go with first. Let's do this Eight of Cups. Yeah, let's do the Eight of Cups. Can you please clarify what is going on with this Eight of Cups for Sagittarius female? Why do they want to walk away? Why is there the Eight of Cups here? The Hanged Man. So somebody wasn't seeing something clearly. Like I said, with the moon there, right? I was like, there's some type of like secrets, or somebody wasn't seeing the situation clearly. So I don't know what happened between you guys. Maybe, you know, one person, I don't know. I did say you could do better. Maybe one person thought they could do better. Maybe one person thought the grass was greener on the other side, and they left for a little while to pursue something else. It could even be that they left to pursue something, you know, for themselves, their own wish fulfillment here, okay? And then they realized that, you know, they saw it from a different perspective with the Hanged Man. Could have been this King of Swords. I'm kind of feeling like it's the King of Swords. Just because the Hangman is right next to it and the Eight of Cups. I feel like somebody had to walk away and see things from a different perspective to realize that their wish fulfillment was with you, and that this is a partnership, and this is like a very destined partnership. And I feel like that this King of Cups is going to apologize to you and be like, I'm so sorry, I love you so much. Yeah. For sure. Because, I mean, passion is here. They have a lot of passion for you. Alright, let's see about this Page of Cups. What's going on with the Page of Cups for Sagittarius female, please? Page of Cups. I don't know. I feel like I should take that. Okay. The Five of Cups. And like this card here, there could have been some arguing because, okay, you see how she's like yelling at him and he's like, la 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 la, like I don't want to hear it. Okay, this card, I know it looks like that they're like arguing, and they kind of are, okay. But this card talks about, when I read the actual definition, I actually remembered it because I thought it was such a strange idea. That, you know, you can have arguments and kind of, I don't know, like be aggravated with each other. But at the same time, there is the opportunity for, you know, you guys to kind of come back together, if that makes sense. I literally want to read the definition for you guys because it's Five of Cups. Because this deck is different That's why I'm using it. That's why I was talking about in the, where is it? That's what I was talking about in the intro. You know, why I'm asking you guys for feedback. Oh my goodness. This little book is like so hard to find things in it because of the way, there we go. Because of the way that it is stapled together. Okay, so it says, the wretched shrew berates her husband over 3 spilled cups, the contents of which empty slowly onto the floor. A rose lies in remembrance of the romance, hold on, I'm about to go to page, that once flourished here. 2 cups still stand upright, for in spite of the wall that has come between the man and his wife, some hope for love still remains. And then it says, upright meaning imperfect relationships, marital disappointment, regret, and loss. But that doesn't mean, okay, that y'all couldn't come back together. There's still love here, okay? So there could have been some arguments. Sorry, I know, like, I probably should have all those definitions memorized, but like I just am not that person. I can't memorize things, okay? So remember that rose still lies there. There is still love. You know, it's telling you, in my opinion, to not focus on, you know, these difficult times. If somebody is willing to you know, come back and apologize and views you as a star, you know, there is still that love, and there is still the the chance, okay, for this relationship to flourish. So I'm gonna still though ask advice, okay, but I feel like you guys are both speaking the truth. This is not somebody that is playing with you. This is not somebody that is lying here. The King of Swords is not in the reverse. Okay, and we don't have, you know, any negative cards up until this point to say that this person is trying to play you for a fool. I think they were just kind of, literally, they were the fool. They thought that they could do better, or they maybe had gone for their own wish fulfillment. Maybe they, you know, left, you know, to try to clear their mind, or they left to pursue like another venture that they thought would make them happier or something. Or maybe you guys did get into some arguments with this, you know, this person, like kind of arguing with her husband here, kind of, it said berates, okay, and the description. You could have even, you know, I'm not saying everybody's perfect, it did say that it was an imperfect marriage. You as the Queen of Swords could have had some harsh words. Remember, I said swords can be harsh words, and y'all speak the truth to each other. So, you know, you could have said something that hurt this person's feelings, and, you know, they just had to step out for a while with this 8 of Cups. Alright, I'm going to, I think that that's plenty for this deck. I want to get some clarifiers, and I'm sweating. I'm sorry guys, I'm sweating to death now. Cold, hot, cold, yada yada. But I don't want to be like uncomfortable, because that's not going to be good energy to put into your reading. Alright, let me flip these around and see if it goes. So I just want to get some advice for you. I personally think that this relationship is worth saving, okay? And normally when I see this 5 of Cups card, I'm like, forget it, because, like, you know, I hate to say it, but I've been through some difficult relationships, and I really don't trust a lot of people. So, I don't know, just looking at this spread though, I think that you guys are on the same page, because you are both the King and the Queen of Swords, and you both are speaking your truth to each other. Let's get one more shuffle. My energy. Okay. So, what advice do we have for Sagittarius female in this spread here? Spirit, oh, I don't know. I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to read. Okay, there we go. Queen of Cups. Okay, yeah, see, be forgiving. All right, so Queen of Cups is a very, like, loving, kind, compassionate, and like I said, forgiving was the first word that came to my mind. person. Just, you know, lots of emotion here. I feel like that here it says, a warm-hearted and fair person, poeticness, beloved, adored person, good friend, and another devoted wife, honesty, loving and intelligence, gift of vision. Yeah, I really think that, you know, you guys, you have a lot of love for each other, because cups are all about emotion too. Okay, so it's just telling you, like I said, you're kind of be a forgiving person. I'm gonna get one more card. Oh, okay. The Magician. So this is like, you can manifest this relationship back together, or maybe you did manifest this relationship back together. You know, you could have had some harsh words said from yourself to your partner, and they could have left, and you could have kind of hoped and manifested them back into your life. As I don't know, just what I'm seeing with the Star card made them, you know, kind of prayed, or, you know, whatever that you do. All right, but that's what I'm seeing for you guys is, you know, accept the apology, or if you have to be the one to give the apology, I think that it needs to happen. All right, but that's what I'm seeing. Either one or the other, whoever walked away needs to be the one to apologize and bring this relationship back together, because you guys have a lot of love for each other. So I'm going to head into the males reading, but that was such a great reading. Like, I hope that that resonated for somebody, because that's beautiful. Like, that is the kind of relationship that is worth it, guys. It is worth it. Y'all are on the same page. You are speaking the truth. Okay? And that is hard to find. Alright, so I don't cleanse my cards in between the same sign. Alright, so sorry if, you know, that's what you think that I should be doing or whatever, but I just don't do it. I just don't think it's necessary. But getting clear messages, this is like, so anyway. Remember, if you want a personal information, it's in the box below, but please like, share, subscribe, you know, like, comment, let me know what you think, okay, because I haven't gotten any feedback. Alright, let's do 2 more shuffles. Man, that reading just boosted my spirits, guys. That was so awesome. 1 more shuffle. That's what I wish I could see all the time. Alright, let's do the male Sagittarius here. What do we got? Male Sagittarius. What's going on? Are they in the same energy? What's going on here? Male Sagittarius. Okay. Listening to your heart, or with your heart, excuse me. I misread that. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. That's nice. Alright, let's see. Trust the messages you receive from your heart. So, sometimes your mind can cloud your judgment. Sometimes you have to override your mental thoughts and go with more of an emotional reaction, okay? I feel like that's what it's trying to tell you, is that maybe, you know, you're overthinking a situation and you need to allow your feelings and your heart to guide you versus your mind. Alright, let's just see what else. Empowerment. You should feel empowered, especially if you are, you know, following your intuition and listening to your heart. Combines, enhances, strengthens, joins forces, activates, intensifies. So, it says allies with somebody else. Could be like waking you up to listening to your heart, to being more in touch with that side of yourself, your more emotional side. I feel like could be a person. Because there's 2 people here. Sorry, my dog just like whacked into my laptop. Conjunction, that's what it means by allies. Like linking people. Oh, I just saw a star card. Alright. Alright, let's do one more shuffle. I'm just like, you know, just letting my intuition kind of guide me here. Alright, so let's get 3 cards. Well, 6 cards, but 3 first, if we can just kind of limit them as they come out. Just so I don't get overwhelmed with like too many messages at one time. And making sure I'm not, whoa. Oh my gosh, okay, that was way too many. Okay, the Lovers is upright, so I'm taking, oh, and so is the Chariot. Okay, so let's do that. The Lovers and the Chariot, and wow, this is, I'm not even, I saw the 8 of Pentacles under there, but we're not gonna, oh god, we're not gonna take it yet. So, the Lovers and the Chariot, so moving forward into maybe almost a deeper commitment here. Again, following your heart, okay, and conjunction, you know, you guys kind of coming together, maybe empowering each other. Just working well together is kind of what I'm doing, working well together. You know, kind of like if one person's more logical and the other person is more emotional, you guys can complement each other, does that make sense? So one more shuffle. Just because this card's going flying all over the place. So I'm kind of noticing, I'm not gonna say it yet. Notice one thing on one of those cards, but we'll see. I don't know, that's just what I got off my mind. Is like I said, one person kind of like complimenting the other. So Justice. Give me balance, okay, in a relationship. Could mean you're going through a legal matter. Let's see what this is. 3 of Cups. So 3 of Cups can talk about reconciliation. All right. We'll see what comes out above Justice, but 3 of Cups can be reconciliation. It can be, celebration with people, people that have your back. You know, these 3 women, they've got each other's back. They're there for each other. It can be a third-party situation. And when I mean third party, I just mean that, like, it doesn't have to be another, like, lover, okay? It can be another person in your life, like I said, family, whatever, that has your back, or can be meddling. Could talk about gossip as well. But I feel like right here, I don't know, it could change over here, but I feel like you're moving towards reconciliation and you're moving towards a commitment, but this Justice is throwing me out. Alright, the Emperor. So if this is your energy, you're very confident. You can make decisions very well. Now, sometimes this can be a little controlling of an energy, and it is above the Lovers, so you could be trying to control a relationship a little bit too much, like dominate it. Let's see what else. Page of Wands. This is a very, like, passionate, sometimes they say lustful energy, like, because wands, you know, signify the male fertility. I'm just going to say it like that. This usually is a message of passion, like text message, phone call, something like that. Or it can also be a creative endeavor, so like something that you're passionate about doing. So getting a message about it, or maybe starting something, like the idea, or putting in place something creative and passionate. But I just feel like with the Lovers, this is signifying male fertility, you know, that this person has a lot of passion for you, or you for them. Obviously, if you're the Emperor, the male. Now, your person could definitely be in the Emperor energy, like where they could be wanting to control the relationship as well. Okay, let's get some clarification here. So, this Justice is really throwing me off. Alright, let's just do like 2 more shuffles. I want to clarify this Justice. I'm kind of afraid to clarify this Justice. Just put it that way. One more. Sometimes when you're like, I get kind of nervous. Does that make sense? Don't want my energy to get into my selenite. I really do love this crystal. I know it sounds so funny, like I got worked up, but I do. Okay, so let's see what this Justice is talking about here. So clarify Justice for Sagittarius male. Listening with your heart. Empowerment. I almost feel like maybe you're a judge. Is it with the Emperor and Justice? I know it sounds like super weird. Like, I just feel like, man, you know, that's like an authority type person. The Emperor, very, you know, like I said, makes decisions, you know, very easily, very controlling, like, very intelligent. And, I mean, they're both sitting on these thrones, you know, they're rulers. They, you know, that's what rulers do, is make decisions. Let's just see here. All right, Knight of Wands. So yet again, we have another wand energy. So a lot of passion. Now, Justice can also mean balance, okay, guys? So it could be that this relationship is just not balanced right now. Maybe one person is more passionate and being more with their heart than the other. Ace of Pentacles, the start of a new beginning, and it's very stable. My stepdaughter and her friend may come down, and I can't shut this off, so just warning you guys. So I may pause for a second to let them go by. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. So somebody wants stability. Somebody wants to start of a stable, you know, passionate relationship here. Maybe the other person is not like that, is not feeling like that. Like I said right here with that, you know, listening with your heart and somebody else trying to kind of, like make, you know, the other person listen more with their heart, you know, be more loving, be more emotional, more, like I said, more understanding of their emotional energy versus like just logical, just doing things like they want to do them, they think that they, you know, need to be done. And I'm kind of feeling that now with the Emperor here. Because like I said, the Emperor can be like real, just like, okay, I'm doing this, like a judge, like type energy. Like the King of Swords is very similar to the Emperor, where it's like no emotion, just do things, just make decisions based on logic. And maybe your person wants you to be more heartfelt and more passionate here. There's lots of passion, messages of passion. And the, you know, the celebration reconciliation card. I'm not getting third party here, not. And not to say that there's not a few of you that couldn't be dealing with a legal matter, like, you know, some type of legal separation or something like that, because of a third party relationship. I'm not, you know, not saying that couldn't happen, but, you know, and you could be going into, you know, stable new beginning. passion with somebody else. That could definitely be a situation here, but I'm not seeing that with listening to your heart here in this conjunction, bringing two people together. Let's see about this Emperor. Okay, that was really quick. So, 9 of Wands. Alright, so this person is like alone in this card. And now there is a wand beside them. This is where, somebody is like either learning lessons, and like, holding on to this last wand. I feel like that this Emperor is just finally now coming into passion with you and growing. Do you see this wand here? This is the only one that has growth on it and a fire. All these other ones don't. This Emperor could have had many relationships before you where they were very logical and they did not have any passion. And like I said, that feeling of love in them. And I feel like, you are stirring it in them, or they in you, I guess I should say, because this is the male reading. Again, just reverse the rules if you need to. But I feel like, you guys are going to be coming together, you and your person. Let's clarify the Lovers. There is passion here, and there is passion between two people. What can you tell me about the Lovers? Yeah, the 2 of Cups. Look, guys. This is emotional fulfillment. This is equal give and take of love. This is, normally, and there's no bad cards here. It's just, one person's not seeing it from the other person's side, or one person it took a while to come around. I'll just say that to thinking and being in a relationship with their heart and not their mind. I feel like. What's the Chariot? Yeah, I think you guys are moving towards more of a loving energy and being emotional. Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords can be kind of like harsh with words. This person, the Moon is here. Let's see, we'll get one more for this one. It's a little confusing. So Queen of Swords can also be very logical. Okay? Maybe you both were too logical, because that's how the past reading was. They weren't thinking, the female Sagittarius was, neither one of them were thinking really with their heart. It was very logical, but they were in their truth, The Chariot again. The Chariot again. Y'all are moving. I feel like you're moving away from this like harsh word speaking, only thinking logically. I feel like you're heading more in the direction of love and compassion. The Chariot is clarifying the Chariot. There's movement of some kind. There's a message of love and passion and stability coming in to create balance here. There's a lot of love here with the 2 of Cups and the Lovers. It's like a relationship that's like destined. A lot of passion too with the Page of Wands. Somebody is going to be communicating how much passion and emotion that they have for somebody. And it may light somebody's wand up here that, they haven't had any of that in the past. It may just spark this Emperor's heart and love to start kicking in. That's what I'm seeing. That is, I think, the message here. So if it's you that, because I am reading for the male, if it's you that you haven't, been feeling, I don't know, haven't been in touch with your emotional side, once this person shows their love and emotion to you, you'll feel it. You'll get in touch with it. Just hard for you, I feel like. Alright, let's do one more, get some advice. Okay. Alright. Sagittarius male. What can you tell us about Sagittarius male, please? Alright, we'll take it. Ten of Swords. So, it says tears, misfortune, trouble, disappointment, grief, sorrow. I'm going to get another one on this, but I feel like, maybe that, these relationships in the past, maybe they hurt you, maybe they hurt this Emperor. Maybe that's why he's trying to keep his emotions out of things. And they're afraid to open up emotionally. I don't know. That's what I feel like. Well, why else would the Ten of Swords be? It doesn't make any sense with all these other cards. I'm gonna wait till it pops up. I'm just like, today's gonna pop out. What else? What else? Advice. Wheel of Fortune, destiny, fate, outcome, advancement for better or worse. Unexpected events may occur. So, usually the Wheel of Fortune turns in your favor if it's upright. So, I feel like this time, this relationship, you've had a lot of ones that were not, great, okay? But you're holding on to this one, You're holding on to this one. You're keeping it by your side. Even though maybe you feel a little alone, you're a little, I don't know, maybe lost. Because this guy looks like he's lost. He's in a maze somewhere. But this time, this relationship, it's going to work. I'll get one more card. You got too much movement here. The Chariot twice. Balance, Justice. Ten of Coins. See? Yeah. Prosperity, abundance. This is happy home. This is happy family. This is happy love. Whatever. Happy. Money. Okay? Prosperity, riches, security, safety, family matters, inheritance, home, dwelling, heirlooms, rewards of old age experience. So you've gone through a lot. Ten of Swords. This, Nine of Wands. I think it's a Nine of Wands. But regardless, the imagery says it all. This time with the Wheel of Fortune is going to work. It's in your favor. Reconciliation's coming back around for one or the other of you. So whoever is emotionally or has emotionally held back is coming around to letting their guard down and opening their heart and having passion, allowing that to come in. Alright guys, so I hope that was helpful. That was a good reading, guys. I hope that resonated with one of you guys. Let me know in the comments below. Remember, if you want a personal, give me a buzz. My information is in the box below, and donation information is there as well. And I'm going to try to get on here live maybe one day, maybe on Monday. I'm just not sure what time. So again, if you could comment, let me know what time of the day is good for you guys. That would be great. Okay, I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.